Welcome to a CK podcast here on the Basketball Zone YouTube channel. I'm your host, Leo Biaz. I know it's been a very long time. It's good to be back. I'm going to try to be more consistent moving forward. But we just had the Denver Nuggets be crowned NBA champions. Nikola Jokic, best player on earth. I mean, that dude was just amazing in the playoffs. He was, I think, 33 points, 14 boards, 7 assists, somewhere around there, man. That guy was just amazing. The Miami Heat had no answer for him. The LA Lakers had no answers for him. The Minnesota Timberwolves had no answers for him. Who else they beat? I think that's about it. But and the Suns had no answers for him either. So what a season. The playoffs were just so unpredictable this year, and we had a lot of surprises. The Lakers made it pretty far. Nobody really had them making it into the Western Conference Finals. The Boston Celtics were supposed to be in the NBA Finals. They lost to the Heat. The Heat just surprised everybody. Nobody had them into that better. That had that $100 parlay with Argentina winning the World Cup, the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, and then the Denver Nuggets winning the championship. I think he made $82,000 off $100. That's crazy. But he did. I'm assuming he probably made like $1,000 to $1,500 bets, which even if he did, the payoff is so immense that it's well worth it. But to have the Nuggets in the finals, along with the Chiefs and Argentina to win the World Cup, good for him, man. What a time to be alive. I know Bleacher Report showed him. He was there at the game, and the people around him were so excited for him. It was just nice to see, man, when someone pulls off and takes a huge risk like that. But when we talk about the playoffs and the perception of the finals and how a lot of people would say, oh, outside of Miami, outside of Denver, nobody's watching. You got a global audience watching because of Jokic. You got a global audience, right, in Serbia, even though they're way ahead of us and they would have to wake up early to watch these games. They're watching these games, man, because even though some people may say that Joker isn't the biggest sports athlete in that country, I believe he is, especially now that he's won the NBA championship, two-time MVP. Should have won this year, but that's neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter because he won the NBA championship and he won the Finals MVP. But when you're that big of a superstar, you have millions upon millions of kids watching him, looking up to him, and he's just the epitome of what you want a role model to be. The guy gets the job done. He shows up to work on time, is a great teammate, a great human being, a great father, a great brother. And he just impacts the game the way we've never seen anyone impact the game. This dude is just dominating. He's been dominating. Respect to this man who has just been so good. He's been so good. And I'm going to say this right now. He's the best passer to ever live. And that's a big statement because there's been amazing passers. And I'm not saying the best passer at his position because that's well solidified. I'm saying the best passer ever. And I know there's people going to be like, oh my God, the Magic Johnson, Jason Williams, all these guys. Look, man, this dude is just different. Yeah, there's a lot of great flashy passers, but what he does, it's just different. He impacts the game in the high post, in the post, outside of it. It doesn't matter. I mean, this dude is just amazing. So, my guy Morgan, he's up. He is up. But yes, I haven't done the live stream in about 2 months, man. And a lot going on, but as I said earlier, I'm going to make this more consistent moving forward. There's a lot to talk about. It's going to be an incredible offseason for the Sacramento Kings. For most of these teams that are trying to either move up in the draft or move down, there's been so much speculation already. So many different head coaches moving to different places. You got Monty Williams being fired in Phoenix, going to Detroit, taking a lot of money, right? That was a big time unexpected move. You got Nick Nurse fired from the Toronto Raptors, now with the Philadelphia 76ers. It's hilarious because of what Embiid would say about him, with all those battles, at least the last 2 years with the Raptors, and for him to approve it. And then it's just kind of weird to me. Shout out to Bobby Jackson, who was the head coach for the Stockton Kings, will now be going to the Philadelphia 76ers. He's been a great role model, just a great person, just in general. And to see him get a very good opportunity to sit on that bench with a guy like Nick Nurse, who has won the NBA championship, I think it'll be a great opportunity for Bobby Jackson. So shout out to him. He did his job here in Stockton. He did all he could to elevate that program to what it is now, which is well respected. So kudos to Bobby Jackson. So those are some of the names right there in terms of head coaches. There's a lot of speculation on the Pelicans trying to get Scoot Henderson, which begs the question of Zion Williamson. Would they be willing to give him up to Charlotte? Which that would be very interesting. Then you got the whole Zion with the whole stripper, news, and tabloids has been all over the news, which has been just crazy. I mean, for all these women that come out after he announces the pregnancy with his now baby mama, it's been insane to see all that stuff, if we're being completely honest. So, yeah, Zion, man. All we want to do as an NBA fan is to watch this dude play on the court. He needs to play and just at least live up to some of that potential, man. Because when he is on the court, he's very impactful. He's very entertaining. He's box office. But it's been hard for him to stay on the court, man. He needs to lose weight. He needs to be in good shape. I think the rest will take care of itself. But you got those storylines there. Or would they be, willing to give up Brandon Ingram for that number 2 pick? They can get number 3, number 4. Are any of those picks worth going, giving up on either Zion or Brandon? It'll be very interesting to see what the Pelicans do for sure. Jokic is the best center to ever live, point center. Without question, he's for sure the best point at his position. That's not even a debate. But I'm saying all-time passers in NBA history, to me, Jokic is the best because of how big the impact is at all facets of what playmaking is in the post, in the high post, three-point line, in transition. The man can literally pass from everywhere. There isn't a spot or an angle that I could be like, man, he can't make that pass. He can make every single pass. And to be that tall and to not be as athletic as other gifted playmakers, man, that dude is just crazy, bro. It's just his IQ and his feel, second to none, man. This guy is amazing for sure. Let's check out some of the other news around the association. Obviously, NBA champs there. 2023 NBA playoffs averaged 5.47 million viewers across ABC, ESPN, and TNT, making it the most watched in 5 years. And, you're going to have a lot of the comments kind of just talk shit because that's just what they do. The reality is, a lot of fans watched it because the playoffs in general were really fun to watch because everything was just so unpredictable. And there's a report circulating that the Pistons included health care benefits in Monty Williams' contract for his wife as she fights breast cancer. So that's awesome. Very classy for the Pistons to do that. They paid him a lot of money, though, to be the head coach of that team. Then we had Polo G just destroy my guy, Dylan Brooks. If he a lame like Dylan Brooks, I take him straight out off the roster. And we got people with the Dylan Brooks, dances. And it's funny because Dylan Brooks is an all-NBA defender. You know what I mean? Dylan Brooks is a good player. I know he talked a lot, but the reality is Dylan Brooks can play. We got Giannis looking strong and physical as always. Got a little haircut there. Looking a lot younger. These comments are crazy. But yes, interesting. DeAndre Jordan, the first player to win the ring out of the former Clippers Big Three. Strays caught by Chris Paul, man, who is a free agent, by the way. Lil Wayne contacted Skip Bayless to connect with Ja Morant. So essentially, Lil Wayne wants to be a good influence to a guy like Ja Morant, which I think is pretty cool. The Miami Heat made a trade offer for Kyrie Irving at the trade deadline. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. The Denver Nuggets was just going to beat them no matter what happened. And we don't know how effective or impactful Kyrie could have been to the Miami Heat. In that, obviously, on paper, they're better. But what was going out? I think that's the interesting part there. What the Heat needed was more size. Okay, so this video is crazy. We got a dude in the back just gagging champagne. And then we got somebody just doing all kinds of hand motions there. I don't know what the hell is going on there, but a lot going on. Lots of alcohol there. That was pretty funny. We got Jokic saying that.
You said you were surprised that you didn't feel
there.
more. So I'm curious what you are feeling right now, and if you're looking forward to a parade coming up in Denver.
When is parade? When is parade?
Thursday.
When is the parade, he said.
I need to go home. Okay.
You said after the...
That's hilarious. This guy's as simple as it gets. He gets the job done. He's all about family, and it's just fun to watch, man. This is pretty funny to watch, too. Cannonball, man. They're having time of their lives. We had AG out here being crazy. I mean, that's pretty dope. AG out of San Jose, man, repping out there, NBA champion now, man. Hell of a basketball player. Congratulations to him. I want to go over Fred VanVleet has declined his $22.8 million player option and will be becoming an unrestricted free agent in July. We knew that was going to happen there. Where's the report with Scoot Erdos? The Pelicans will aggressively try and trade up to take Scoot Henderson. So, interesting. Like, are they giving up Brandon or giving up Zion? How bad do they want Scoot? That's the real question. I think he's a great fit there, by the way. So I thought this was very interesting as well to see that Tyler Hero never played. We had some quotes from Matherin saying, when I turned 16, I grew like 3 inches. I went from like 6'1" to like 6'4". I'm obviously hardworking kid. Great scorer already. I mean, that guy can score the basketball. It'll be interesting to see what the Indiana Pacers do because they have a lot of flexibility. It's a team to watch out for sure. To making some big moves, and we had Lil Wayne just say, "I've never seen anything like it, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like that." Quote. Nikola Jokic is different. I thought this is funny. The Golden State Warriors are a potential destination for Chris Paul. I mean, if he's coming off the bench, if he accepts that role, which I think is best suited for him, you know, being a backup for Steph Curry would be pretty good for him, if we're being completely honest. Taking like a vet minimum type of deal with that team and just ring chasing. There's a lot of destinations, you know, Boston. I would say Sacramento just because they're on the up and swing. And, you know, if De'Aaron Fox has a backup like Chris Paul, that would be amazing as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. Which team he's going to choose, that'll be lots of fun. Obviously, the Raptors hiring a Serbian head coach here. That was pretty dope. Honestly, it's just something different. He's a guy that's known to develop guys. Obviously, you guys can go and watch my guys Robert Misovic from Pinstar Basketball. You know, he's done a lot of coverage there. In the smallest of details, I think he's from the same town, he said. That's pretty cool. Obviously, Kenyon as well. Kenyon's doing a great job on his basketball channel, Basketball Rewind. You guys can definitely check out all the details of the Raptors hiring Darko there. So, you know, good for him. And we got the Trailblazers having interest in DeAndre Ayton. We got the Suns having interest in Davion Mitchell. It's going to be a fascinating summer. So much movement. We got Cat, who I think will get traded. Some executives around the league believe the Timberwolves will trade Karl-Anthony Towns in the next few weeks. Lots of stuff there. Grant Williams had surgery on his left hand Friday. That's expected to have him fully recovered for the start of fall training camp. That's a good basketball player right there. There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be after his services. I mean, Grant Williams is a good player. He's one of those, you know, we can call them strength fours type of guys. Can play small ball 5, rebound, defend multiple positions. I like him. Hit the corner 3. Lots and lots of news upcoming with the draft and all the speculation and all that stuff, man. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, but. Yes, what's up, bro? My boy Tanvir, late stream, man. I'm just trying to get back in it, man. You know what I mean? Just trying to get back in all this. Just trying to get back in the flow of things. But yeah, that's gonna do it, y'all. I just wanted to come on real quick. You know, 20 minutes, talk about everything that's going on in life. Life's been good. My son is good. My wife is good. Family is good. Thank God. The July Sacramento Summer League is coming up, the California Classic. That should be fun. We'll definitely be there and provide some coverage. Man, life's good. We're blessed. I'm alive. Thank you guys so much. Again, for the people listening to this on iTunes, make sure you guys leave a review. We are back. We've been just non-existent the past month and a half, so I truly apologize, but other than that, man, thank you guys so much. My boy Tanvir, appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate Morgan for stopping in. But yeah, man, thank you guys. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace.